Om Shanti. I am very happy that we are sharing thoughts today on Bab Dada's elevated thoughts. What we can say, Bab Dada's Murli, or whatever we can say, that Bab Dada, whatever want to give us in the form of lori, that as mother gives to the child a lori, very sweet things, and children also very much like that, so that they can eat and make the blood out of that sweet. In the same manner, I like very much Sweet Baba's everyday's Murli is even. And today, the sister who is in charge, Meeraben, told me that you speak on good feelings and good wishes which Baba expects from the children. And from that good wishes and good feelings and what energy we are getting. Energy, and that's also direct energy from Bab Dada. And even Bab Dada said that we children should keep a chart, and Bab Dada will come, what? Within 3 months, Bab Dada will take our chart. And what? Others what? According to that, the good feelings as much we have kept, good wishes for the others as for the self even, we will have it, and it will turn down into a successful soul. Because you know that our mind, if we think about the good wishes and good feelings, just we are sharing our thoughts on that our mind is constantly, always thinking. Even in our dreams also we are thinking. Even in our sleep also somebody are thinking. So what this thinking are? That we have to check it, isn't it? And that thoughts which occurs in our mind, let's first we check it. Because sometimes we think that why should I check my thoughts? Sometimes we think that why should I do these things? Why should do this? I don't care for that. I should live my life as I like. But you know that our life is made up of what? It has been said that human being is a social animal, isn't it? Human being is a social animal. But we say that we don't want to see any human being. Then what you will see? You will see animal. I don't want to see even animal. Then what you will see? You like to see the trees and plants even. Without seeing anybody, no one can survive. Because our past history has said like that all the sages and all the rishis and all the munis from Copper Age, they tried so much to remain aloof from all this world. Aloof. Then what happened? That after some time they like to have a company of others. So they have made melas and kumbh melas and these things and that thing. In one and other way, they want to meet the people of the world. So that's why it is not like that one can remain aloof. No. For 1 year or 2 year maximum they can. But human being basically is a social animal. And that's why it is utmost necessary to keep a good relations with whom we are living. It is utmost necessary with self also, with whom, with body, with everything we are living, we are staying in this world. And in the same manner, with everybody with whom we are working, we should have a nice relations. And for that nice relations, we must check our thoughts. Why should we check the thoughts? People think about that. Why should we check the thoughts? Let's happy-go-lucky guy. Whoever comes, we will see it. Whatever will happen. But no. That will sometimes create accident even. What happened when I was in Japan? That time just I am narrating a little incidents even. I was in Japan and one lady came to me and started weeping so much. I said, why you are crying so much? Why you are crying? She said that I am alone here. I am Indonesian and I am living here. I am doing a job here. And people at my working place do not want me. So what should I do? Though my boss wants me, but other people who are colleagues, they don't want me. So I said, so why you are crying? She said, I am staying alone at my home. So my company is my work. So I want what I should do now. Then I just inquired that what work you are doing and what is happening at the work. So she said that I and my colleague both are working under my manager. And that manager is very good with me. And that my colleague don't like. That why you are giving a pulsion to that manager. That's why he likes you. But what I should do, I don't know. Then I just suggested that with your colleague, with whom you are working day and night, all the time you are working with your colleague, just think about that colleague in a positive way, in an assertive way, in a nice way. Think about that. She said, though I work with her, but she do not like with my company. So that's why she do not talk with me. So how can I express my feeling? Then she was told that you don't go towards her, but spread a good vibrations with her. In a nice way, spread your good vibrations, that's all. Good thoughts, do the good thoughts with her. And just try it. And in that manner, she tried. And only after 2 days, on first day the result was 50%. And on the second day, the result was 70 to 80%. She was very happy. Oh, very good has happened because now I feel very good in my office work. So that's why human being is a social animal. So they like to have a good relations with everybody. So in keeping the good relations, sometimes we come into that type of incidents that our mind becomes upset, our mind gets disturbed, our mind gets so much angry with the thing that happened. And that time what to do? Whether we should allow our mind to get upset, whether we should allow our mind to get disturbed, what we should do? Just like I tell you that in our godly family, all so many lakhs and lakhs of brothers and sisters are coming over here, and thousands of centers they are opening. And while open with enthusiasm, they are doing work of service, good, godly service. So much they are working and so much they are doing. And in that way, they just do the work. And in India, I'll tell you that we are working in a systematic manner. How to open the center, there are the laws, we have to follow it accordingly to the government. We are working and our system we are keeping well. But one of the sisters was so enthusiastic that since last 10 years, just I am narrating an example about her, that since last 10 years she was giving all the accounts and everything she was giving, but she kept secret that this much centers are open. And in her subzone, she has opened 41 centers without any consultations with the higher authorities. And because of that, the government, she has come into the government that laws which has prescribed by our institution and by the government, she has not followed any law. And that's why a great difficulty has come. And because of that, so many who are coming into contact with her, their mind is get disturbed. So what to do in that case? She has done such a work, that's why so many people have disturbed. What to do with such a person who has not followed the law, who has not followed the government policy, the Yajna's policy even. So such a type of personalities when come in contact, what we should do? And that time our mind works so much, so fast they are working, so many thoughts are coming in our mind. What that time we have to do? And that's why tension was created. Tension creates, and because of that tension, hypertension I will say, because of that hypertension, what happens? Body gets disturbed. Because you know that in Brahmin family, as we become a very, just like I can give you one example, a very good singer, not in our gyan, not in our knowledge. She is a very good singer, number one singer. I can say I can give, or so many people has given her a number one in the world. She is a very good singer. She has sung so many songs, thousands and thousands and thousands. She has sung this song, so many. But because of that songs and because of the circumstances, her mind has become so much sensitive. Because of she has acquired such a high position, her mind has become so sensitive, so delicate mind she has become, because all the time people admires her. All the time people say, oh, you are a very great singer, you melodiously you are singing this song. In the same way, she always hear the appreciation about her songs. And because of that, anybody will come to her and speak little rough she, if anybody will speak, she get disturbed. Just like a violin, just like a sitar, the strings of sitar, the strings of violin, if you will just do this in this way, if you will touch little, and that sitar will give us voice so much. It is so sensitive. So much sensitive she is. In the same manner, when we also are approaching to a particular position, that time we should take care of ourselves. That time we should take care of ourselves, that our mind is naturally very much receptive. Because of purity we are observing, because of yoga we are doing, our mind has become so much sensitive. So much sensitive, whatever thoughts they are coming, they just we imbibe it very fast. Very fast we are imbibing all the type of thoughts. So that time we should be very much careful. Very much careful that what type of thoughts, what I should observe, what I should hear, what I should think, what I should speak. In that way, if we just keep attention, then we will be safe. We'll be safe. Otherwise, if we go in the world, that time so many things we observe, so many things we hear, so many things are coming in our life, and that time we are just without any attention. If we will move in the world, then what will happen? That time our mind get disturbed. Our mind get upset. Just I am giving you the one example. Dr. Harold, he was a PhD doctor, and he was American, very good American doctor, and he has written so many books, even on I don't know, something he has written. So one day what happened, that he went to see the dadis and didis, and other brothers and sisters also were there. I am just telling about you the story. It was just 25 years ago, I think. 20 to 25 years ago. Because now Dr. Harold is no more now. He has left the body. So he was very good brother. And one day, Badi Didi, Dadi and Didi, both were there. Now Didi has left the body. So one day Didi just she was speaking with the brothers and sisters in the courtyard of Pandav Bhavan, and that time Didi just said, "Oh, your baby is all right. Dr. Harold, how are you? Your baby is all right. You are just taking in something she spoke in that way." And oh, what happened? He felt ill. He was so much that medicine and checking, and what has happened to Dr. Harold? What has happened to Dr. Harold? So many things happened. Then after 2 days, our sister, who was a BK, and he was brought up and born in India, and then time she was in foreign countries. When she heard the news, she went to him and just asked, "What has happened, Dr. Harold? What has happened to you?" And he narrated that. So she said, "Oh, that time I was present with you, brother. Didi didn't mention that you are baby." Dr. Harold thought that Didi was saying that I am baby and I am looking after so nicely. And Dr. Harold, Didi hasn't told like that your baby, see that Dr. Harold was all the time carrying a small tape machine with him. So Didi said that, oh, you are carrying your baby so nicely. And Dr. Harold thought that Didi is saying that you are like a baby. So in that way, some misunderstanding took in his mind, and that Brahma Kumari sister, when she heard that, oh, then she just explained him that Dr. Harold, Didi was speaking about your tape machine, that this tape machine is so nicely cared by you. Not that you are like a baby and you are carrying yourself like a very good small baby. So when Dr. Harold heard that misunderstanding was filled in his mind, he just was got up from the bed and he became all right. With such a small thing has caused Dr. Harold serious passion, because he was pure, he was yogi at soul, and he just took the things in a wrong way, and that's why his sensitive mind becomes so much disturbed. So first most thing, we must take care of our mind, that nothing negative should come in our, and when if negative will come, that time we should have it in mind that I am going in between this negative world, and that should not enter in my mind. Then second thing is that you have heard the Murli, so many times we have heard the good things in classes and in talks also, we are hearing so many things. But this time Baba has told us to keep the chart about, Baba told us, no, that you have checking machine or not. You have got checking machine with you or not? Huh? You have got email, you have got a computer machine, you have got a fax machine, so many machines, which has provided, the science has provided to us. But Baba said, this checking machine, have you got it or not? In that checking machine, Baba said that you must observe the system. What is that checking machine? You must observe the system, vidhi. If you will follow the systematic manner, how to activate that machine, that system, if you will know it, which button I should push it, which button I shouldn't, if you know it, then you will get a success in your life. Vidhi se siddhi. In Hindi they said, if you know the system, then you will be able to success in your life. And then second thing, second system, Baba methodology, we must follow it. First thing is that we must know the system, that how it works, this checking machine, how it works. And if we follow the right type of methodology, then we will be surely get the success in all type of our good work. Then second thing Baba said, that antarmukhi gufa, the cave of introvertness. Introvertness, we must keep it. In what is the introvertness? If we go in world, the negative world, where all the common people commonly speaking, wasting their time. In that world, if you go, in the world which is little bit negative all the time vicious, and everything was vicious, all the time we heard the negativity, all the time the common speaking is going on, that time what we should do? That time Baba has suggested us the another method. If we follow this method, then we will become a devta, deity. What is that method? Is second method, if we keep it in our mind, is introvertness. Every time, Baba said, every time we should check our mind. What mind? That this type of thought has come in my mind is a common thought, or it is a powerful thoughts. Check yourself. And for that, no one can check yourself. If I am ill, if I have got a fever, then doctor can, with a thermometer, we can measure it. That how much fever I have got, because the body is ill. Body I can see with my eyes. But these thoughts I can't see with my eyes. So for that, introvertness is necessary. And introvertness is not temporary, for a 1 minute, half an hour, not that way. But all the time, introvertness is necessary. Introvertness means what? Just I am telling you one example. One day Sakar Baba, I am narrating the experiment I observed, I had in my life, that what has happened. I am just recollecting the experience with Sakar Baba. I don't think anybody was with Sakar Baba. Baba was so good. How can I just admire Shiv Baba. What happened? That once Baba was so introvert, that once in Bombay, after Murli class, Baba was sitting on a floor, because Baba liked to sit on a floor very in a good way. So he always used to sit on a floor. When he used to go to the bed, that time only he was going in his bed, but otherwise he was sitting on floor, completely on the floor. So Baba was sitting on the floor in this way, just folding the legs in this way, and we 1-2 brother sisters were just besides him. That time one sister came that one brother wants to speak with Sakar Baba. Sakar Baba said, okay, why not? He should come. Child should come. Send him to me. So that brother came and he just sit in front of Sakar Baba Dada. Then he started talking. I heard that. And she started talking that, Baba, there is going to be a very good international conference in Bombay. Baba said, okay. Then you must send Dadi Prakashmani, that time we used to say Dadi Kumarka, to speak for a speech. Baba said, okay. Then said Baba, that very good, that international conference is going on and Dadi, you want Dadi to speak, that's also okay. But any invitation letter or any brochure you have brought for that? He said, no, no invitation, no brochure, nothing is there. Then Baba said, how can I believe that that international conference is there and Dadi will get a time to speak? And that brother was so annoyed with that, and he started speaking something very, very bad in front of Baba. Oh Baba, you must know that what I am. I have done so much service. I am doing so many good things. You are not giving me cooperation. You are such. You are like that. You are like that. Oh, for half an hour. Because when anger comes, no, that time so many good thoughts jumping in the mind. Not good, bad words, and so many things were coming in his mind. You know that in beginning we had one picture, exhibit one. There was one tree, and in that, underneath that tree, one sage was sitting. Sage means some pandita or some good, such a type of sage was, learned man was sitting, sage was sitting. And if you will see, you will laugh at that picture, that in this there was a 5 monkeys were just jumping on the head of that sage. Just if you will make one monkey to sit, then other monkey will start jumping. So 5 monkeys were here, and that picture was that. So I remember that oh, these brothers, anger is so much, and he was thinking, he was speaking so fast, and very abuses he was doing. Then after half an hour, he just tired, he got tired, and in that way he was doing. So Baba said, okay, anything more? Silently. I saw the Baba. Baba was such in a silent mood, as an ocean of peace he was, while hearing that all the bad words about Baba. Yet Baba was like an ocean of peace. So nicely, so silently, he was just as if he was hearing but not hearing. So when he finished all this his saying, then after that Baba said, okay, anything more? But that brother was doing that way. So then Baba said, okay, Dadi, Kumarka will come with you. Kumarka will come to speak in that conference. That 2 words Baba said. Then that brother said, okay. Then he went, then we went with Dadi to that conference. It was very, very far from Bombay. In the evening time it was, so we reached there. And we started to find out the place where the international conference was. Nothing, no banner, nothing was there. Then at last we came to such a place where small children without wearing clothes were sitting. And about 50-60 children were there, small, under the 10 years children were small children were sitting without wearing the clothes because they are so poor. And that brother was there, and that brother was just telling, oh, sit down. He was just making to sit some children, then these children were getting up. Then he went there and he wanted to sit that children, then these children were getting up. Then I went there, and that time I just asked the brother, where is that place where Dadi has to speak? Then that brother said, this is the place where Dadi has to speak. By that time Dadi came following me, and then that brother took Dadi to a one chair which was broken chair. Dadi sat on that and spoke. See the stage of Dadi. That brother was so enthusiastic about the international conference and speech of Dadi, and so much he spoke with Baba so very bad things. So Dadi came and sat in that chair, and Dadi started speaking. As if Dadi was speaking in such a manner, in such a silent way, without thinking otherwise. Dadi gave a speech for half an hour. Children were just standing and getting down and making noise. But Dadi was undisturbed totally. And Dadi gave a speech. Then, after finishing, Dadi asked the brother, anything more? Anything more you want? He said, no, Dadi. Om Shanti. Okay, then what happened? Dadi came and sat in the car, and then we went back to our center. Dadi never repeated the incidents in the car. Even we went to center and met the Baba that time also. Even Baba hasn't asked the Dadi what has happened, and Dadi even didn't repeat what has happened. Both were knowing as if they know everything. Both were knowing as if that they know everything, because Baba is Jani Jananhar. So see the stage of Dadi ji. Dadi is in front of us. Sakar Baba is not here in Vyakta, but Dadi is in our front. So we just realize that before for 39 years, Dadi's stage was such that she didn't repeated anything. So I remember once when Mama came in one of sister's physical body, that time she gave me the direction. What was that direction? That Usha, you must follow Dadi. Usha, because Mama has left the body, Baba has also left. So just we were, and Dadi came here to look after the yajna. So we were talking. So that time that Mama told me that you must follow, you must observe Dadi, you must follow Dadi. So we look at the outer personality, and also we must see the inner personality of Dadi ji. Dadi ji, in a real sense, I can say that she is a real pearl, real diamond in Baba's crown. Dadi Janki were narrating her experience before us this time, 2 days before. we were 15, 20 teachers before in Dadi Janki's cottage near in Santivan. That time Dadi Janki just was narrating her experience about Dadi. That you look at Dadi. Dadi's stage is such a elevated. If I'll say that, oh, somebody has come and so many things he has brought, and this thing we have to do, and this thing we have to do, that time my thoughts are working. But I asked Dadiji, what has happened to you? Dadi said, nothing. It has come and it is gone. It has come and it is gone. The talk has come and gone. How? See? It do not make any impression in the mind of Dadi. So whenever Dadi goes to the bed, with the next second Dadi sleeps. Next second Dadi go to sleep. So when thoughts come and thoughts go, men come, he speaks and he goes away. In the same manner, anything comes and it goes away, as if in drama scene everything gone. Such a Dadis. And see, Dadi Janki said that Dadi's stage is such now that when Dadi Janki asked to Dadiji, Dadi, what efforts you are doing now? Dadi just asked her a counter question. Just ask her a counter question. What efforts? What efforts? No efforts. Everything in her life has become a natural now. Everything has become a natural in her life. So that's why we have to always, all the time, introvertness. Introvertness is required all the time. What is happened, what this is right or not, you must start the checking machine. Baba said, no, checking machine. So you must start, and that in inner mind, you must see that this thought is okay for me or not. This thought is a common thought. Why should I waste my time? So this type of introvertness is necessary. And third thing is that because of that introvertness and checking machine we are using, we will be able to get lots and lots of experience in our life. So many good experience we will be able to get it. And then with that checking machine, if we check continuously, then what will happen? What will happen? That best thoughts, that habit of having a best thoughts will be there. Our mind, we should mold ourselves. So our mind will be molded in such a manner, because we are checking regularly, and Baba has given only 3 months time. Formerly Baba used to give us a 1 year time. You realize? You know that? Is short, so I am just doing very fast. And for that we have made one, because in Spark we are working, and in Spark we are just doing a research work. And I think that this Murli was very good for a research work, and for that research, one thing we are collecting the experiment and experiences in that spark work. So many experiences of the brothers and sisters we are collecting nowadays. So in that quantification of thoughts, we will check. In checking machine, what we will do, that quantification, how much thoughts and what type of thoughts we are getting in our mind, that is required. And then presentation also require, that what type of thoughts and how much thoughts, because the speed of thoughts also necessary. That so many times we know that when, if suppose a anger, negativity, there's negative thoughts come in our mind, suppose the anger comes in our mind, that time if we will check it, our that machine, mind is working so fast about the others. And that also we must check the speed of our thoughts. And then also quality of thoughts, what type of thoughts we are, powerful thoughts or a common thoughts I got. And in that powerful thoughts, I can tell you with my experience, as well as so many others also experience, that if we sit in a yoga meditation, if we will do the meditation for a whole day or for a few hours or for a little time also, we get energy. And in Amrit Vela time, if we do the meditation, I can tell you with experience that in Amrit Vela, if you will do the meditation, and that meditation also direct link with Nirakar Baba, direct link with relations with Nirakar Baba, that time the energy, we get direct energy from Shiv Baba we are getting, and that is 100% energy. It transforms into a 100% energy. The meditation, good thoughts into a 100% energy. So in the same manner, if we do the meditation in the interval or all the time, then it gives a very powerful thoughts and very nice energy we are getting through it. Because you know that in golden age, in new age, the people have a very harmonious type of life. Body will be so nice, so golden body will be there. Golden body means not made up of gold, but it will sparkle, it will spark, it will have a so good light, so nice light, just like I can compare it with a moon. And with that moon, such a nice light will be coming. And mind is also such a good, so melodious mind will be, that as if the songs are coming from the mouth of a deity. The deity will speak such a sweet, madhur language, that from the mouth of the deity, which we are going to acquire that deity life, the words will be like a madhur word, very good word, nice word. And the Prakriti means nature will be such, the new age will be such, that all the nature, the plants and leaves and all were sparkling with light. I can draw the picture. In that picture, just visualize with your mind that such a harmony will be there, that just I am narrating one visual before you, how we will be in that world, how we will be in that world, how I will be in that world, how I will be, what will be my future, as if that deity is sitting, Krishna is sitting with a flute in his hand. In that song, in that music, his mind is so engrossed, and such a that from the mouth the words are coming in such a beautiful way that because of that the nature, the leaves, the plants and everything will be just bent towards the Krishna. The sky, the atmosphere, the breathing, that breeze, everything will be according to the Krishnas. And the human being, how that a human being will be, in what form? They will be just like a Krishna, and they will be also looking and hearing that music, what Krishna is speaking, what music he is playing. Everybody was looking at it, and even just visualize it. Just I am telling you that about the new age. All the human beings were close, so close with the heart, so nicely. And what about the animals? Animals were also so beautiful and looking at Krishna so in that way. Not looking, but hearing that good voice, that song, that music that is coming from the Krishna's voice. In that way, so everybody was so close. Here we see that. Here somebody is sitting here, somebody is sitting here, somebody is sitting here. No doubt, very good. But they were so close. Their heart were so close. So nice it was. I remember one Baba's, Sakar Baba's incidents. What happened? Just forget it. It came and just gone. So nicely. After Baba's Murli class, Baba used to sit in Baba's room, and all the brothers and sisters were coming towards him, and everybody was hearing Baba, what will Baba say in his chamber, and just looking at it, Baba, I didn't remember that incident, but it was so nice experience, so nice. So nice. What happened that once Baba was a really literate. I can't say Baba was a literate because Baba is a great poet. Baba is a great writer. Baba is a great, because in Murli we see so many alliterations, so many. So nicely Baba spoke, so nicely Baba elaborate all the things. So Sakar Baba's incidents I am telling you, that there was a first exhibition in Mount Abu, just opposite to museum in Naki Lake. Just opposite to that there was a big compound, and there we kept the exhibition. And in that exhibition, naturally in our beginning, we are the beginners, so we took a very good part in exhibits and everything, and explaining and everything we were doing. So in between that period, I just said that, Baba, I want to go back to my home. Baba heard that. Then Baba, just in the early morning hours, this talk was going on. In the early hours, I just went to Baba before Murli class. That Baba, I want to go back home now because now my work is finished. Now I have got no work, so I want to go back my home. Now see Baba, how Baba spoke. I remember the experience I got from that. That time, Baba, see how we are also a human being, and we are we don't speak such a good words to our fellow who are working with us. Baba was a elderly person and I was smaller one, and lots of age difference and lots of experience difference, lots of many things were there. There was a lots of difference between Baba was so great and I was so low. But Baba said that, oh my dear child, in that such a nice way Baba spoke. Oh my dear child, you know that you are the first. You are standing the first in my first Maharathis. You are speaking such a nice way. I don't remember the words, but Baba admired so nicely, in a beautiful way, in a poetic way. Baba admired me in such a good way. Oh, I looking at you as a big Shakti. Without you, my whole military will become, you know that what type? In that way, nicely speaking, Baba. Then I went in class, Murli class. Okay, I went in a Murli class. I was so inspired, I was so good way, I was very good in that way. Then I was sitting in class. Then Baba started narrating the Murli. Then Murli class finished. Then Baba started giving the Toli. That time Baba said, oh, I know that. I know that some children has got an attachment with their home. First, he admired me in a nice way. Then, after the Murli class, Baba just note down that I have got an attachment with my home. So I was just giving a toli to in the whole class, distributing toli to the whole class. That time Baba said, oh, some children has got a, see Usha, has got an attachment with their home. See Usha. I was distributing the toli, and that time Baba said to me. I became so, that see how Baba is so nice, that first Baba fulfilled my all the things, and then Baba gave the correction. So in such a way we should keep in our mind that our fellow beings also, with worldly people also, how we should speak so that it should not hurt the heart of anybody. Because really speaking, here we are got connected with the heart, isn't it? We all have come here and we are all connected with the heart and with Baba. Emotionally we are attached. Intellectually we are very good, very nice, very in the world our position may be very fine, but here we are emotionally attached with Baba and Baba's children. So that's why we should keep such a nice attention that our with mental even, we should not touch, we should not hurt anybody's heart. We should take care of our heart, we should take care of others' heart even. And that's what Baba want to check it, and Baba will check our machine in his godly machinery within 3 months. So that type of presentation require. Then fifth is documentation. Documentation means what? In Spark we are doing documentation. So with that we say scientifically we are writing that document, and with that we are present before the world that these things are happened. So documentation we require. So this way Baba and Spark also working, and other thing we are working is that because Dayal Bhai told me that as a cultural person, I am just speaking with you. Last 10 minutes now left. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left now. So about our cultural activity also, he said that I must tell something about you. I know that. Because in the new age, what will go with us? These all the things we are studying here will not go. Everything will go is that one thing is science will go, and other is culture will go with us. Because in new age we will have a very good culture there. So in new age we will have a cultural and scientific cultural meetings there. So scientific people, we don't have that scientific mind, but cultural mind we have got. So in culture we are doing a lots of things here in India, in Bharata. Lots of activities also we are working here, and in that activities we have made one syllabus course in that cultural activity. And in that cultural activity we are giving a lecture, so many symposium, conference as well, because I think 2-3 months back we had a cultural conference, and in that cultural conference very, very good personalities attended that cultural conference. And also in the evening time we had a cultural presentation, very nice cultural presentation were there, and in such a way we are doing. So those who are interested in cultural activities, I think that we should meet, if you have got a time, just now after this class, to that Dayal Bhai's office, reception office, and we will chit chat about the cultural activities in India. And we also like to see that whether these cultural activities we can extend it towards that other countries also with your help. So in that way we are doing these cultural activities in a very nice way. So now anybody has got a question about my life, about my service, about my activities, or about anything, you are invited to have questions. Om Shanti.